welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tessie. So today's video I'm going to be talking about natural way to induce labor. I know most of you will say she's still pregnant, so how does she know about it? Don't forget that this is not my first child. So during customers, and I'm going to be fast on this video, I've had or read a lot of remedy or a lot of ways to induce labor naturally. So when I was customers pregnant, I think it's on my pregnancy story, something like that. I made a video about it. If you watch it, you remember this story that I said that he was supposed to be born on the 12th of December. So 12th of December, there is no way, the labor, nothing, water did not break, nothing. So he was still sitting intact in my stomach. So I began to read some of the remedy, like natural ways to induce labor, because it's already due. It was 40 weeks at the 12th of December. So I now come across this one that said that I saw there is one that said if you eat pineapple is a way of inducing labor naturally. And some say that if you insert a pin on some part of your body or the stomach, I don't know, it can induce labor naturally as well. Some of these said, another one said that if you eat spicy food, some say that if you eat spicy food, like if you eat more of curry or more of spicy food, is another way of inducing labor. Most of it, some said that I can't remember. There's a lot of ways. If you go online, you can Google it. That people came up that is you can induce labor naturally this way. So there is this one that I tried. Yes, guys, I tried this one. This one is stimulating your nipples, like rubbing your, using your fingers to massage your nipples to stimulate them. So I decided, like, okay, this one, pineapple is not my favorite fruit. So among all the things I read, I read online. So I decided I was like, no, needle, I'm not going to do that needle one. Pineapple is not one of my favorite fruits. So I know it's sweet. I drink pineapple juice. I have nothing to complain about pineapple, but the only problem I have is after eating the pineapple, I will start having a shocking teeth. So that is what makes me to avoid it sometimes. But spicy food, I do cook with curry, and I eat a little bit of spicy. So I was like, I'm not going to increase my spicy food. I don't want to go there. And the other ones, so the one I choose out of them all, I choose for walking. Like they also said that you walking too much, like you going for a walk, not exercise, just going for a walk helps also to induce labor naturally. I do go for a walk, and I always, in the morning, afternoon, evening, I always go for a walk. So that is not helping at all. So one night I was like, okay, let me try this nipple stimulating stuff, like just be massaging my nipple, gently massage the nipple. And that night I just sat down, and because they will give you extra 7 days if the water did not break, or if you are not having any contraction from your due date. So after 7 days, definitely I'm going to be induced if he did not if there is no sign of labor. So after 5 days, like seriously, after 5 days, no sign of labor, I was still going for a walk, because I choose out of all the stuff I read online, I choose to go for a walk. So after 5 days, I was like, okay, I'm going to do this nipple one that I know that is not harmful, it's not going to do me anything. So I just like, okay, let me give it the benefit of doubt, So I decided to, that night, I still remember this time, that was around 11:30. So I now started massaging the nipple, just like massage the nipple while I was sitting down in the bed. So before I know it, the next thing I heard is boom. I was like, really? So this thing actually works? I was like, wow, really? For real? I said, no, it's not real. And I checked myself. I saw that the water broke. I was like, I was so shocked. So the next thing I did is to wake my husband up and told him that we have to go to the hospital, that the water just broke now. And he said, are you sure? Are you sure of what you're saying? I said, yes. By then, there is no sign of labor as well. Like, there is no sign of contraction. It's just that the water broke. So we have to rush to the hospital. And I stayed in the hospital for another almost 24 hours before I started having contraction. Then they see that the water is going, and there is no sign of a heavy contraction. So they had to induce me. Yes, that is the only way I had to sign for them to induce me to just have the baby. That was the 17th of December. So that was why he was born on the 17th of December. So out of all the remedies I've read online, out of all the stuff they wrote that induce labor naturally, the way I know most people, the other ones work for them, but the one I try is the exercise and the nipple on, and the nipple actually works for me. Yes, it worked for me. It's not just something I read on the internet. It's something I have tried with myself, and it worked for me with my son. So what I'm praying that during this particular pregnancy, I don't want to use my own hand to induce the labor. I want everything to come naturally, even before the due date. As long as she's matured enough to come out, let her just come out. So guys, yeah, this is my story and my experience about inducing labor naturally. It actually works. Stimulating your nipple or massaging your nipple actually works for me. It's something I have tried and it worked for me, and I decided to share it with people. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on my next video. God bless you all. Bye.